He was in love with her more than all the rest.
He adored her.
In the manner of the shire gods, he used to disguise himself. Would put on the clothes of a farmhand, wear a straw hat and a working man's shirt, and stick haystacks behind his ears to look like some storybook yokel. Howdy! When that produced nothing, he thought he might hold in his hand a pruner, trying to look like a field hand who tends the grapes in their arbors. After the complete failure of that, he came to the ladder. It seemed as though he were bound for some nearby orchard to gather apples. With wigs, costume, and makeup, he once tricked himself out as a soldier, romantically returned from foreign wars. Another time, he set himself up as an ordinary fisherman, fishing in her path on the chance she might pass by. He waited from dawn till dusk, passing from boredom to terror and back again.
The point was just to be near her.
Stand there and gaze at her beauty.
And maybe wish her good morning.
Or,
Good afternoon.
or,
Good evening.
before he plodded on by.
I live for these trivial moments.
One day, she put on a woman's dress and a wig and wandered through the green, green hills until he saw his beloved standing in the lavender.
Lovely, truly lovely. To you, Miss, are lovelier still. Just look at that, would you? And see how that vine and tree complement another, complete each other. Separate, they aren't much, but together, they're splendid. There's a lesson in that, my dear. One that you might consider. The way you've been keeping to yourself is no good. It's a sad violation of nature, as well as a waste. A lover is what you need to make you complete as a woman. You'd have many choices, I think. As many as Helen. But there is one in particular I recommend. For Tumnus! I know him as well as I know myself. And I guarantee that his eyes are for you alone. Consider that he's young, attractive, healthy, and strong. Your tastes too are similar, for he likes trees and gardens almost as much as you. Besides, he's fun and takes on various disguises. He likes to play. Listen, trust me, you can take the words that I speak as if they were coming from his own mouth.
None of this was working.
Listen, aren't you afraid of offending Aphrodite? Don't you know the story? What story? The story of Zeus, his daughter Mira, and Aphrodite. No!
And he began to tell her.
Part 1. The mistake. There was a girl like you named Mira, and she too ignored Aphrodite. She wouldn't fall in love. There were suitors everywhere, but she was blind to them. Finally, Aphrodite had had enough, and she seized her with passion.
So?
It was a passion for her